So use of funds, right? So how do I use the funds? So I get a $5,000 grant, a $15,000 grant, a $25,000 grant. What can I do with it, right? So it can be used for employee expenses, including payroll costs, healthcare benefits, paid sick, medical, or family leave, and insurance premiums. If you happen to be a 1099, or you're just the only person in your business and you're taking an owner's draw, as long as you can showcase how you paid yourself prior to this, what we don't want to see is, you're taking a $15,000 payment, I'm just paying myself. But if you paid yourself $1,000 every month as an owner's draw and you can prove it, then you can continue to do that with this funding. And it's really from March 1st, 2020 to now. And my guess is that, like most of us, right, we have rent, payroll, utilities, any equipment or plexiglass or PPE or things that we needed for our employees. Those are all things that you can use this funding for. But what we don't want to see is that you're double dipping, meaning you use PPP funding for it or the EIDL grant for it. You should be using this for other things other than that. Now, some of the questions that may come up is, I used PPP, but I ran out. Can I now use the rest for payroll? Absolutely. So just some of the things. Ineligible uses of funds would be using it for human resource expenses for state share of Medicaid, employee bonuses of severance pay, taxes, legal settlements, personal expenses. We don't want to see, you going out shopping, using it for things that aren't part of your business or nonprofit, expenses for repairs or damages already covered by insurance, and reimbursement to donors for donated items and services. So that's the use of funds piece of it. But again, right, operating expenses for your business, rent, payroll, utilities. I know that I was talking to a woman that owned, they shuttled people back and forth in wheelchairs from homes to the hospital and back. So her van, can she make, for maintenance of the van? The van's part of the expense and the operating piece of the business. So absolutely.